Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. Now I know that everybody must be wondering, well, this name Jamaica Dancehall source, so maybe he must switch it up again. No, people, I just got that video, showed you the edited version, kinda have to manipulate the voice or the audio because of copyright reason. However, when I saw this video and I saw that there was a politician, LL3R VAZ from Portland, I said to myself, based on this video, this shows exactly what politics is. They meet the people, they greet the people, they show them a good time, then they bend them over and them give them something stiff, as in screw them over, as in the stiff dance that you just saw that this man with his gun finger in the ear was showing. Now people, I know that gangsters and followers of politics are very ultra sensitive, so this is my disclaimer. This was just this politician having a good time with friends and people in his constituency. However, when I saw it, I thought it was funny because it is a perfect representation of what politics stands for. This man was not doing anything wrong. However, people, I just thought it kind of explains everything what politics is about. So therefore, do not get in your fishy feelings. This is all blogging. This is all entertainment. Sometimes you step on people too. And people, you know this channel, that is exactly what we do over here. Because in my eyes, the more enemies that you have is the better for you. The least likely people for stab you in your back. It's just a joke. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called Dirty Daddy, our guardian, is in the custody of the Popo. This is an update about two videos that I spoke about yesterday on my next channel through Jamaica Buzz. I said that I received two very disturbing videos. In those videos was a youth bent over and a man was behind him, penetrating him through the back door. Like I said, there was no source of audio, so therefore I could not hear if this little youth was in any sorts of pain. I am assuming that he was, based on the size of the man little thing and the little youth, like me say. The next video, that same little boy was standing in front of the man and he was pretty much holding the man little teely and him putting him out and I play with it like some sorts of toy. The person said they were going to give me some more information. However, I sent those videos to some people when we know in a law enforcement and they said that they were on top of it. Well people, the good news is that that man is presently locked up. That man was identified and that man should be getting a whole bunch of time for what he has done to this youth. Because people, if one little youth can bend over and one little man cannot drill him like that, it tells you that this has been going on for a very long time. It tells you that this dirty deed was going on for a very long time. Now people, like me say, based on the angle, me no know if I in my videotape or there was somebody else in the act. Whoever is responsible or was responsible should get the full brunt of the law. Should never see the light of day for their natural life. As a matter of fact, jungle justice might be even more appropriate. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called He Who Fails to Prepare Prepares to Fail. If you live in a jungle-like environment and you do not adjust accordingly, you will become prey to the predators, these gunmen, these extortionists. I am speaking about an incident that occurred, people say, off Spanish Town Road, people say in the vicinity of downtown, in which two ladies, vendors, were taken out. One of those persons that lost their life, her name is Apple. She is well known in the community. She is what you would call mother or a staple in the community. Ask anybody who know Apple, them are going to say, yeah man, Apple sell the snack, Apple are the vendor, Apple is very popular. Now, the videos and pictures that are circling, the two ladies, one of them, Apple, was seen sitting on a chair. She looked very comfortable at the spot. As a matter of fact, it seems as if when them people pull up, she did not get a chance for run. She was probably trying to explain, and I wonder, Wagwan or who uno man. So therefore she got a couple of pieces, or at least one piece, in the cranium where a hole is not supposed to be. Her head was lean back. There was all sorts of red run out. Pretty much her shirt, her blouse was drenched. Likewise was the floor. The next lady, me no know if she try run or whatever. However, she was not fast enough for the gangsters, and even worse, fast enough for the con. There are all sorts of things going around social media in the news that this is some sorts of robbery, or this is some sorts of extortion. People like me say, this lady is foundation in the place from a long time. Cannot say she born it, but she did it more or longer than most people there. So therefore you would thought that she have some sorts of immunity from the crime and even worse, murder. However, that is not the case. The case and the fact is that it seems as if them want her DEAD long time. The fact is that her boyfriend or husband, he was taken out a couple of years ago. I am going to say 3 or 4, don't quote me. Not taken out in a different place, in our yard. The same place in which Apple lost her life is the same place in which the husband or boyfriend lost his life. When that incident occurred, everybody, including Apple, take what themselves, run Ghana foreign, go cool out. She then came back. Don't know if she thought, well, Christmas season is up on us. I want to spend Christmas in a Jamaica, eat my rum cake, whatever. You know, Jamaica have a different vibe, especially if you're from the garrison. You're kind of used to that, especially when everything is going well for you. So therefore she left, she go foreign. People scramble gone all over the place. She figure with time, the passing of time, everything would cool out. Everything would cool down. She was DEAD wrong. It seems as if they did not forget. But here's the thing. Based on credible information from people in the know, they must say, them surprised when them hear say Apple come back. Them surprised when them hear say Apple they are the same style. Them surprised when them hear say Apple get DEAD. They must say then this happened so long wherein her husband or boyfriend lose him life. Them feel as if she have some sorts of pertinent information so everything cool down. So therefore she can now come back on the spots. People pass her and see her. They must say, them don't even remember say Apple hat. Them don't even remember say some sorts of bounty is on Apple's head. She was what we consider in the high risk group, meaning that she had a 95% chance of losing her life if the apps pull up on her or the apps hear say she did it. Now people like me say, she's a lady that is feisty. She's a lady that she talks, she's kind of mouthy. Some of you know if she come back and tell people say, me nah make them little young jitya run me out of my place. People like me say, me not have no information to validate or verify that. However, it seems as if, well, she did, it didn't seem. She come back and she felt comfortable. So therefore, she was there. Now, people, it is not as if she did not know. Like me say, how much more proof or message do you need or warning do you need when them take away a man and you know the intricate details of why the man lost his life? Not saying that it is justified, but you know, so them want him and them want you. You only lucky. Based on information that I am also getting, it is said that one time the people them here say Apple they now want taxi and them trail the taxi. I guess that taxi man from the area and them know him and them probably know say him a carry around Apple or them here say him a carry around Apple. It is said that when the people them bum rush the vehicle that the taxi man was in, all tools out, ready for blaze up the place and looking at it as somebody else. So therefore it seems as if there was some sort of spot a lion laying at the cut and I watch the vehicle. However, when them pull up at the wrong person. However, that taxi man was given a stern warning. Listen, leave that lady there alone because me no want you DEAD when we come for she, so you know how that go. So she left, she went to foreign and for some reason she came back. And whatever should have happened or was almost inevitable. Not saying that it is justified, it happened less than 24 to 48 hours ago. Now here's the thing, and why I say it is not extortion. Like me say, she there in the era for a very long time. Yes, it could be extortion because, you know, every little people will run the place or govern the place. Them are going to want a thing. Maybe she was not paying what most people would probably pay. However, the things have changed, the complexion has changed. And like I said in the beginning of this part of the video, you need to adjust accordingly to the environment, especially when it is a jungle-like environment. She knew that, listen, she appear one set of man and the next set of man them probably I say, listen, me no care about nobody, me no want hear about no done. And I like back in the days when I want set a man have any sort of tool. Every man have them own done. Every man have them own GUN. Every man depend them own mission. So therefore, you have to act accordingly. If you want to pay this man, me not have no problem, but me have to get paid too. So people like me say, the people them probably hear say Apple the back in the spot and they must say, then hold on a minute. It seems as if she never read the notice board. She never get the memo. It seems as if she thinks that we have some sort of memory loss or we keep some sort of sympathy party like Judge Sykes. Any and everybody can get it. There is no sort of leniency. Any and everybody is an equal opportunity target. And people, them target her and them get bullseye. 2 people, DEAD, pon the spots. It was inevitable. She should have known they caught her slipping. Now the family or the rest of the family, it is said that there's a mass exodus. And wisely so. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, this is called system failure as in the justice system. And also these judges are a joke. Instead of being a part of the solution, they are more a part of the problem. Now, the system failure is not anything new to the Jamaican justice landscape. This has been going on for decades. However, with social media, we are more being exposed to exactly how dunce these judges are that are making decisions that are supposed to serve and protect us and keep us safe away from the most dangerous in a society. On or about last week sometime, a 35-year-old lady, her name is Diane Pinnock. She was charged for the takeaway of a lady, Natalie Hamilton, back in November 11th of 2013. That is about 10 years ago. Based on the information, it is said that Mrs. Hamilton was about 65 at the time when she lost her life. She was babysitting her grandchild when Mrs. Pinnock pulled up on her, juke her up a couple of times, took away the baby was on the run for about a week or so. Like I said, the takeaway took place in a place called Beechertown. They found the baby, they arrested that criminal lady. The baby was found in a place called Bucknam Spring, that is in Exchange, that is in Senton. Everything happening in a Senton. The family members went to court on or about October, and to their pleasure, well not pleasure, this lady decided that she was going to plea deal for the takeaway 10 years earlier in 2013. The family was wondering, are they ever going to get any sorts of justice? So therefore, they were glad, because we know in Jamaica, even the most serious crime, sometimes the system fumbled the ball. So these people were elated, at least them say. It is not what they want. They wanted the DEATH penalty. You and I know that that is not going to happen in Jamaica. But they were happy that at least they were going to get justice for this lady. This lady was said to be a part of the church, a staple in the community. Everybody knew her as a good lady. So they were surprised when anybody actually took her away. But when the child was missing, they knew that it was more to the story than just taking her away. Here is the sad thing about the story. This lady, Miss Pinnock, she was charged a month before this for the same thing, abduct one little pig in a St. Mary, and then them find the baby about 2 days later. She was arrested and charged and placed on bail to do the same thing over and over again. So she was out on bail for burglary at first, and then she catch a charge to kidnap people picnic. And then she was out on bail again. And then she took away the grandmother and then the grandchild, literally. So people, she was charged for murder, abduction and burglary. Like me say, she was supposed to be sentenced last week. Me not really know the specifics. Hopefully she get the times that she truly deserve, meaning life imprisonment. But then again, this is Jamaica. These judges seems to be on some sorts of sympathy party, or whenever the defense lawyer speaks, it seems as if they think that it is the gospel truths. My client only made a little mistake. She won't do it again. Give her some sorts of lenient sentence. Give her a little slap on the wrist. Make she come back out when she's good and rehabilitated, so that she can do the same thing over and over again. Point blank and period. So anyways people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.